Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Our coming classes are based on vocabulary. So in this class, we are going to focus on some words, situation-based words, vocabulary that we would uh, need for better writing and better expression, for a good speech and for a good writing. Okay, so if we know these words, we can express ourselves better. So let's first talk about the words related with describing people, appearance, and mannerism. Okay, so how we can describe people, how can we describe their appearance and their manners. Okay, so our first class is about describing people, appearance, and mannerism. If we are done with all of these words, then we would look at some other words as well. Hassan, can you read the text? Can you start reading from here? Yes, Hassan, please read.
Adjectives contribute connected with size, weight, and gender appearance.
Okay, I think your mic is not working properly. Your voice was not that clear. Let's focus on each sentence and the word in it. Okay. So, adjectives connected with size, weight, and general appearance. So, first of all, we are looking at these kinds of words. The first sentence is: She introduced me to a tall, slender woman who looked very serious. Now, this word in bold, this might be a new word for you. Okay, so what you have to do while attending the class, you can just understand these, and after you are done with the after we are done with the class, then once I upload this video on YouTube, you can read, you can watch it again, and then take notes of these new words in your English register. Okay, so the first word here, slender. Now, what is the meaning of the word slender? It means thin in an attractive way. Okay, she introduced me to a tall, slender woman who looked very serious, meaning the woman was thin and she was attractive. Okay, meaning she wasn't fat. Okay, so she was slender, meaning thin. Okay, next sentence: he was too scrawny to be a football player. Now, the word in bold is scrawny. Now, what's the meaning of the word scrawny? Meaning unattractively thin and bony looking. Now, here the word slender is a good word. Okay, it describes the person who is thin, but it has a positive connotation. Here, the word scrawny, it has a negative connotation. Okay, meaning here the person is thin but unattractively thin, meaning too thin, and bony looking, meaning the person is too thin that almost he's just bones. Okay, here the person is not bony looking. Okay, they are thin but they are also in a perfect shape. They don't look too thin, okay, too bony. Okay, so they look attractive. So understand the words connotation so that you can you can use properly. Okay, so the word is scrawny, meaning unattractively thin and bony looking. Now, in writing, if you are writing any story in exam, you can use these words to describe any person, to describe any character. Okay, another word. Azhar, can you read this sentence only? Only this sentence. Let's make it interactive class. If I keep on speaking, then I'm going just one-sided. So let's, yes. Okay, let me read this myself. A lanky teenager walked in. Okay, a lanky. The word in bold is lanky. Now, what's its meaning? Very tall and thin, and usually moving awkwardly. Who moves very awkwardly and is very tall and thin. Okay, When I was in university, we had a class fellow who was too tall. Okay, he was very tall and he was very thin, and he also, used to move awkwardly. So we can describe that person is a lanky person. Okay, so remember that when you use these words, they might, at a times, offend someone. Okay, they might hurt somebody's feelings, so you have to be very careful. But in writing, in description, you can write these words. Okay, so face to face, maybe you won't call someone, a lanky, but if you're writing any story or something, if you're describing any person to someone, maybe in your presentations or something, then you can use these words. Okay, so feel free to use whenever you feel that and feel suitable. Okay, so another word, a gangling, a gangly. A gangling youth approached him, standing tall with long, thin arms and legs and rather awkward movements, often used of men and boys. Okay, so again, this word is talking about size, weight, and general appearance. Okay, I'll be reading these sentences to you, and then um, I would read the meanings as well, because these are almost similar. You understand these words. Okay. Recent studies show that an interesting number of children are obese. Now, this is a very common word. Okay, obese meaning very fat. Okay, in an unhealthy way. Okay, next sentence. She's the rather stout woman wearing glasses over there, with a quite large, solid body, used of men and women. Okay, so for both men and women you can use, and this means that a person has a quite large, solid body. Okay, the word is stout. Okay, another word. My grandfather was a stocky man with big hands and broad shoulders. It means short and with a body that is wide across the shoulders and chest. Okay, meaning the person is not tall. Somebody who's stocky, he is short. He is not tall. But what he has a body that is wide across the shoulders and chest. So his shoulders and chest portion part is wide. Okay, so that person is known as stocky. Okay, now let's move to another situation. Okay, so aspects of appearance and complexion. Okay, now here we also talk about complexion. Who would like to read this? Azhar, would you like to read this? Yes. Hassan, would you give it a try? Okay, let me read it myself. Hi, Jessica. Guess who I bumped into the other day? Our old college mate, Rob Parson. Rob Parsons. First thing I noticed was he's really bucked up. Okay, he's meaning he has. Okay, he has really bucked up. He used to be so lean and weary, didn't he? But also that he still looked so unkempt. His sister was always the opposite, never a hair out of place, and and immaculate clothes. Remember, but they were different in appearance too, weren't they? He has a rather swarthy complexion. His sister's was more sallow. I must say he looked a bit haggard and exhausted too. He's probably working too hard. Anyway, how are things with you, Beth? Okay, this seems an email sent to Beth by Jessica, and she is talking about about her old college mate Rob Parsons, and then she is talking about Rob's appearance, okay, his complexion, and Rob's sister's appearance and complexion. Okay, so let's see. Look at the words bucked up. Now the first word, bulked up, okay, it means increase in body size, especially by gaining more muscle. Okay, so bulked up. If somebody bulks up, they their body increases, okay, especially by gaining more muscle. They develop muscles. Okay, so another word, lean. Now this word, thin and healthy. Okay, this is a positive word, lean, meaning thin and healthy. Wiry, is it weary or wiry? Let's look at the pronunciation of this word. Let me go to the dictionary. Okay, let's show you the word. Wiry. Okay, so the word is pronunciation would be wiry. Let me show you this. Okay, so let's see. Wiry. Okay, okay. A wiry person is thin but looks strong. Okay, let's go back. It's always good idea to confirm the pronunciation. Okay, from the dictionary. Okay, so the word wiry. Okay, so it means that thin and strong. Okay, let's look at the other word, unkempt. Okay, so the word unkempt. Unkempt meaning untidy, scruffy. The opposite would be smart or neat. Okay, unkempt does not exist. Okay, kempt does not exist. So the word unkempt meaning untidy. Okay, whose hair are not done. Okay, who has not combed their hair, so we can say he looks unkempt. Okay, his sister was always the opposite, never a hair out of place. Okay, meaning her sister always combed her hair. Okay, her hair was never out of place. Okay, immaculate. Okay, now another word, immaculate, it means in perfect condition, smart. Okay, now another word, let's look at swarthy. Okay, let's confirm its pronunciation. Swarthy, I think it's swarthy. Let's go back to the dictionary. Swarthy. Okay, the word is swarthy. Okay, so let's move back to the word other the screen. Okay, so another word, sallow. Okay, so this means yellowish. Okay, somebody who looks yellowish, you can say sallow or sallow. Let's look at its pronunciation. Okay, sallow. Okay, sallow. Okay, let's look at the other word, haggard. Okay, now the word haggard, it means his face looked ill and tired. Okay, so these are some words. Now let's look at some facial expressions. Okay, Azhar, can you read this? It's a dialogue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please go on, read.
What are you grinning at? Whole dialogue or only a sentence?
Yes, read the okay, read and describe the meaning also. Meaning is written in brackets. Yes.
What are you grinning at? I think, sir, it is like somebody looks at someone laughing.
Okay, next one. Yes, you can read the other ones also.
Uh, you have got ice cream on your nose. It looks so funny. Sir, is my voice coming, sir?
Reading, keep on reading.
Look at those models voting for the photographers positioning their lips in an attractive way. She said if her daughter doesn't get what she wants, she posts for the rest of the day, positions her lips in a look of annoyance.
Okay, I think there is any internet issue with you. Maybe you are not reading, and then your mic, or maybe you are muting yourself. Okay, let's look at these words. Okay, so what are you grinning at? Meaning giving a big smile. Grin meaning giving a smiling widely. Okay, you've got ice cream on your nose. It looks so funny. Okay, so that's why the person was grinning. Look at these models pouting for the photographs, meaning positioning their lips in an attractive way. In an attractive way. Okay, she said if her daughter doesn't get what she wants, she pouts for the rest of the day. Okay, pouts meaning positions her lips in a look of annoyance. Okay, and she feels annoyed. Okay, you don't have to grimace every time I eat raw garlic. I happen to think it's delicious. Okay, grimace meaning make an expression of pain or strong dislike. Okay, I arrived late and she just scowled at me. Okay, scowled meaning gave a bad tempered, angry look. Okay, he was leering at us. I felt very uncomfortable and wanted to leave. It means that looking an unpleasant, sexually interested way. Okay, so let's focus on other options: manners, mannerisms, and actions. Now, this is very helpful when you write kind of descriptions in writing, like padding. Okay, how what people do when they say something. Okay, I asked him for advice, but he just shrugged his shoulders. Okay, meaning he lifted his shoulders up and down to show he didn't know or couldn't answer. Okay, when you shrug your shoulders, meaning you lift them up and then down. Okay, sometimes we do this to tell other people that we don't know anything. Okay, we are not interested in it, in anything. Okay, so we shrug our shoulders. Okay, other one, he folded his arms and crossed his legs and waited for me to speak. Okay, so crossed one arm over the other close to his body, cross crossed one leg over the other while sitting. Okay, fold his arms and crossed his legs. I'll show you pictures for this. Okay, so I'll ask you how you understand this. Okay, he sat there twitching
Okay,
nervously
sir.
as he waited for his interview, suddenly making small movements. Okay, he sat there twitching nervously as he waited for his interview, meaning suddenly making small movements, twitching. Okay, she bites her nails all the time. It drives me crazy. Okay, she clenched her fist and told him to get out of the room at once. Okay, clenched her fist meaning closed her hands tightly because of anger. Okay, another one. He just kept tapping or drumming his fingers on the table, looking impatient. Okay, it means he made quick, light hitting movements. Okay, light hitting movements, tapping or drumming his fingers on the table. Now I'll show you some pictures, and you have to tell me which word you would use. Okay, which expression? Shrugged his shoulders, folded his arms, or crossed his legs, twitching, biting somebody's nails, your nails. Okay, biting his or her nails, clenched her fists, tapping, drumming his fingers. Okay, I'll show you a picture now. Okay, which words you will use as a now? First one is already done. Now this picture shows that there is a person. He is folding his arms. Okay. Now what this person is doing?
I think clenched her fingers.
Sorry, what is the main line?
Sir clenched her fingers. His fingers. Sorry.
Loudly, I can't hear.
I don't know why my voice is not coming. Are you listening, sir? Now.
But it's too low. Okay, so your voice is coming, but you need to speak up. Speak loudly.
I think there is net problem, sir. That's why I think my voice is not coming clearly to you.
And now tell me again. I can hear now. Yes.
Yes, sir. I think, sir, I don't know number two, but I know three and four's
Look
idioms.
at the picture. Look at the picture. Okay, I'll show you the words again. Okay. So see the
Yes,
words.
sir. One time.
Show you the words. Okay. Now look at these expressions and then tell me.
Sir, please move downward, sir.
Yeah, it's the end of the these are all the words that we had discussed.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the word?
Sir, I think it was clenched her fist.
So now this is a main. So how would you change the expression?
Clenched his fist.
Yes. So you can say he clenched his fists. Okay. Both
Yes,
of
sir.
the hands he has, clenched. Okay. Now the
Yes,
other
sir.
picture.
Sir, it is like nails,
Okay.
uh,
She's biting.
biting the nails, sir.
Okay. She's biting her nails. And what about this one?
Sir, fourth one was like shrugged shoulders. The idiom that we don't know that.
Yeah. Okay. Shrugged his shoulders. Okay. So he
Yes, sir.
is shrugging his shoulders. Okay. What about this one?
Yes. Sir, this was, I think, tapping on the table
Are you sure?
in an angry mood. In an
Uh,
angry mood.
can you see that she's tapping? You can't see she's
Sir,
tapping. So let's go back and see here.
sorry, sir, I couldn't get you. Sir, from here is, sir, clench her fist.
Okay, maybe because we can't see the tapping with fingers. Okay, so we cannot say maybe. Is this pouting? Okay, pouting here, this word.
Yes, sir, pouting.
But let's read its definition. Positioning the lips in an attractive way. No. Let's see.
Okay, sir. Pouting is there, sir.
Maybe
Yes.
this is this one. Uh, this one is scout. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is a scout.
Oh,
Okay. So
yeah, you are right, sir.
a bad tempered, angry look. Okay. So she is scout. And what about this card?
Sir, twitching, sir.
What?
Sir, twitching, sir. TWITCH.
No, I think it's not that.
Sir, then
We
it
can't.
was. I have forgotten the idiom, sir.
Look at these words.
Okay, sir.
Look at the first word here.
Sir, grinning. Yeah, sir, grinning it is.
Okay, so she is grinning. Okay, she is.
He is giving a big smile.
Okay. How much time is left? Can you look at your
I don't know, sir.
Okay, so that's it for today, Azhar. I think you learned some new words. Okay, so we would
Yes, sir.
continue
A lot of
this
idioms also.
vocabulary activity in another class, and I have some very interesting situations, and we would learn vocabulary related with those different situations. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
uh, in our coming classes, we will continue this. Okay, that's it for today. And do make notes of these words in your English register. Okay, I'll upload this on YouTube and you can
Okay, sir.
watch it again and make notes.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much for coming and Allah Hafiz.
Okay, sir.